Oh, shut up. Hello?
Hey there.
Yo. Okay, do you see anything?
Yep, I see Discord.
Okay. Okay, now, what else do you see?
I see the stream maps.
Okay, good. You can see everything. Da, 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 da. Hello, everybody. It's me, Penny the Angelic Sweetheart here, and welcome to another stream, my little devil darlings. And yes, I'm dressed as a schoolgirl this time. And if you want to know why, you're gonna find out in just a moment here. Well, in real life, I'm not dressed, but my character is.
I mean, we got them.
I mean, I'm wearing pajamas, okay?
Fair enough.
Dokie! You know, yep, today we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I mean, I started playing this game, then I got bored of it, and then I just never played it again. But this time, I'm gonna stay committed and actually finish this game. Because I want to know what happens. So anyway, you know, it's kind of hard to believe that, you know, they say that this game's a horror game, but it looks too cute to be a horror game. But then again, looks can be deceiving, so the saying goes.
Yeah.
Okay, let me, hold on. Auto for time, music tone, sound volume. Let's turn down the music a little bit, because that's a little too loud. Okay, can you see Doki Doki Literature Club?
Yep, I see it.
Okay. Can you do me a favor and go on your Twitch and go to my Twitch channel and see if you can also see it on there?
Yeah, sure. Let me see.
Because I want to make sure the audience can see it, because I did do a test run of it in full screen, and of course I could see it, but the audience couldn't for some reason. And this thing is in this thing is in Windows, And every time when I started streaming, the mouse would, like, be invisible and I couldn't see it. But you're able to see it from the audience side point of view. Like, it just doesn't work that well that way.
Yeah, everything's working good.
Are you positive?
Yeah.
100%?
Yes.
Don't sound annoyed. I want to make sure everything's okay.
I'm not. I'm just...
Okay, let's start new game. Please enter your name. I should use a boy name because I'm gonna be a boy in this game. Because why not? It's a bunch of girls.
I think you're a boy by default.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, what should I name myself? Like, it should be a Japanese name, since these girls, well, names are Japanese.
I don't know. Maybe just go for like a basic like boy name. I don't know. Or you can use my name, Lego, if you want. I don't really care.
No. we're not gonna use your name, no offense. Okay,
But if all those fails, the offer's on disabled.
I want to have a name that's casual, not something that's action-like.
No, you could just put your name and just pretend it's...
Oh, I know! See, that's a male version of Penny.
Okay.
It's not Japanese, but oh well. I can't think of anything else.
I didn't think of that at first.
Yeah, I'll just be an American guy who can speak Japanese.
Whatever, let's do it.
Okay. Hey, and do you want to be the characters speaking and I be the girls or something? Or
Yeah.
should we just read it casually?
We gotta get into character for this. This is...
Okay. Okay. Hey! Okay, and we'll just read what's going on casually, and then just be the characters. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori. Oh, that's her name. I forgot her name. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. That's kind of harsh. However, I just sigh and blah 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 in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
And there she is.
Yeah, she's cute. I overslept again. That's the best I'm gonna do for her voice.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I caught you this time. Maybe. Sorry.
That's fine.
Oh, you're being Benny. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Alright. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Okay. Eh? You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me.
Oh my gosh.
That's mean, Benny!
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
Okay, we cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets, as we draw near, pause, because there's a comma, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Benny, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
Huh? That's not true! You told me you would join a club this year!
Did I?
I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our mini conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Me. Literally
that is
me.
Just like me. That is just like me, I swear.
That's literally me too, except I'm not that crazy over anime anymore like I used to. I still like it, but I'm just not insanely into it like I was in my childhood and teen years.
I gotta get back into some anime that I'm watching.
Try Made in Abyss.
Put that on the list.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Okay, how about you read a few lines so I don't do it by myself?
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl?
Hello, welcome to stream. Whoever came here first, whatever, blah 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 blah. I always have one viewer anyway.
More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry about me so much makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if this would make you late for your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
No what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there is no way I'm going to join your club.
Meanie!
Damn throat. Hold on. Need water. I still have a lot of phlegm from the cold.
Sorry, I had water.
Yeah.
Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed to close the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go!
I don't know how high her voice should be, so I'm just... Oh well.
There's no confirmed voices for them, so we can just make them up.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
thus today...
Go ahead, finish.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
Okay, that's... We'll find out whether or not that's a bit over-exaggerated, but... Anyway, my turn to do some reading. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section... Across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member.
Eh? I glance around the room.
Welcome.
Damn voice.
You got it.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Benny! What a nice surprise!
What was that?
That was me.
Don't interrupt, that's rude.
Welcome to the club!
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Oh my god. You're not wrong, but damn.
Yeah, they are. They're cute.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
Oh, sorry. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just
Ugh, my voice is cracking. Damn voice.
you can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Da 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 da. Whatever her name is, Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki. Always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki.
Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
And oops.
That's right. It's great to see you again, Benny.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Okay, it's your turn to read a few lines.
Right? Monica was probably the most popular in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuine feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come, sit down, Benny. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks next to form a table. As Sue mentioned, it's been widened so that there's only one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
Okay, my voice keeps cracking. This is embarrassing. So I'm just gonna probably use my original reading voice, and besides it's 8 o'clock, so I shouldn't be making too much noise. Oh no, you didn't read the other sentence. Damn it! Sorry.
That's fine. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate we use to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Yuri grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Yuri talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Suki's quiet.
Natsuki.
Whatever, save them.
Okay, my turn. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is... Oh.
Oh.
Doggone it, I keep forgetting. Okay, read your line.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did, since Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for you. You know, you... dummy.
Alright.
I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. I don't like tea. I prefer to have soda with my cupcakes. As well as pizza. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
People in this classroom?
I'll try to at least do the sort of shy, soft-spoken voice, but the others, my voice is just gonna keep cracking, so yeah, I may not have a cold anymore, but I still have the lasting effects. Oh, this reading is making my mouth dry.
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. I never tried that, actually.
Really?
I
never tried it either.
Yeah, people said that it's good. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't usually read books, so I can't agree because I never did it. So it's not that I think being a liar or anything, but yeah.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Though, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yeah, it's so cute how she's so shy. Oh. I forgot I was supposed to be reading those lines, but whatever. Monika raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. And I'm sure the audience, when this stream is done, will pause and read. Hello, welcome to stream, whoever else is here.
So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
You know, what the hell is literature? I know it's writing, but what else is literature?
I think they'll get more into it later on. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs.
It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. I thought that was Monika speaking. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Okay, read this part. I gotta pay attention, I swear to God.
Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way.
Keep an eye on the names.
Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
That's very true.
But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Jeez. I can't read. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Benny, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well,
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Okay.
manga?
Alright, your turn to start eating.
I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Asuki's head suddenly pricks up.
Ooh, you got her attention.
It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri says. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of a teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that built up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Yeah, there's
But
2 viewers now.
But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I can relate to that in some aspect.
Yeah, and sorry I kept interrupting you. It's just seeing that we have a couple more, we have another viewer, but I don't know how long he or she's gonna stay. But it doesn't matter.
You know, I like a lot of things.
Excuse me.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I salute you, girl. I salute you. I'm also gonna save. Just in case.
Oh yeah, I've heard, saving is a good idea.
Okay. Return. Because I don't want to start this over again.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down.
That's relatable in a way.
Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
That is very true.
Mm-hmm. Ugh, I hate horror. Bitch! You don't know what you're missing.
Oh, why's that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori... sorry, your turn.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands around on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems.
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No,
No.
you wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
I relate to that, especially with like music.
Okay,
That's pretty much the same thing.
Oh. Ugh, mouth is so dry. Do you have experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically, I think, at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Well, honestly, real quick, I had to write poems for school, and it was so hard, and I hated poems because of that.
I've never really written like actual poems before.
Well, I mean, I did write a poem that explained, depression and everything. But I typed it up, I didn't write it.
That's
I
fair.
needed to get my depression out somehow, and I was impressed by it because, honestly, I'm not a poet.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. You can let out a lot of things thanks to like negative emotion feelings that you have.
Yeah. Anyway, the next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, it will help us all to get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Benny?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Joy may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
Aww.
Damn.
But... I'm sorry. I thought... Benny?
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if I'm writing poems, is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Harry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Cute. Anyway, my turn to read.
Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Shoot. Ah, dang it!
Yeah.
Accidentally pressed it, damn it. Didn't get a chance to read that. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Benny, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs.
Sure, might as well.
Yay! With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I honestly have no idea whose route I'm gonna be doing. Anyway, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, I hate this part. Okay, time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen in the la 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 la. Okay.
This really depends on who we're going for.
Honestly, I think I want to try Yuri. She said she's into horror, so we should do frightening. And alone, intellectual, forgive, secret, blah 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 blah. Okay, anyway. Okay, the first one is easy, but this next one, what else? Climax? Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Melody, infinite, cheer, misery. Nope. And
Wait a minute. Wait. Why did Misery make Sayori jump?
no idea. Anyway, oh, fantasy. What? Aww. Whatever.
Let's try fear.
Ugh. Forget it. Just pick random. Shame. Sadness, adventure, depression, da la 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 la. Tenacious. Oh, yay! Scars, childhood, clouds, Valentine, despise, blah la 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 la. Clouds, Valentine, da 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 da. Yeah, we'll do Valentine. Of course. Mouse, Rose, Lust? No. We're not gonna do Lust. Yay! Dark. You know, I like dark stuff. Dark. Okay, that oddly made her jump.
Okay, I'm really starting to get concerned.
Yeah, because I don't want to start her route. I want to start Yuri's. Okay, headphones. Sorry.
Not just with that. I think there's something weird going on because some of this dark stuff is making her jump. She's supposed to be like the most cheery person there.
Yeah. Okay, that made her jump. Peaceful, cage, shopping, feather, universe, clumsy, pleasure, blah 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 blah. I'm just picking random words here. I wonder what the outcome's gonna be like, seriously.
I don't know.
Cage, joy, games. Which one do you think I should choose?
Maybe cage. I don't know.
Ooh! Yay!
Hey, you did it.
Existence, empty, vibrant, playground, milk. Why do I feel like some of these are dirty?
Which ones?
Well, there was lust, of course. And now there's milk, and I don't remember what the other word was.
I feel like milk is just milk. I don't think.
Inferno, comfort, daydream, whirlwind, variance, vibrant, empty, existence. What is variance? I never heard of that word.
Me neither. I'll look it up. Hang on.
Yeah.
And my knee is very firm to Googling.
In the meantime, I'm gonna save. Ooh, almost accidentally press the X. Don't want to exit this game yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, what did it say?
Hang on. It says the fact the quality being different, divergent, or inconsistent. I don't know.
So it basically means to be different.
I guess.
Yes.
Huh.
Okay. Holiday, marshmallow, pout. Okay. Fireworks.
You know which one that's for.
Unstable, happiness, bed, skirt, kitty, heartbeat. I'm not sure about these.
Stable?
Okay. Crimson, pain, hair, whistle, cute, awesome, suicide.
Suicide?
Email, fickle. We'll do suicide. Rain cloud, vacation, chocolate, friends, time, strawberry, disown, kiss, wonderful, lazy.
Yeah, I feel like we could pick a random one here.
Disown, wonderful, lazy. I'll just pick a random one. I don't care. Horror?
Yeah, that's an obvious one.
Yeah. Parfait? Don't know what that is.
The parfait, I think.
Whatever. Anime, hope, broken, family, bouncy, sparkle, breathe, blah blah blah. Party, grief, entropy, whatever. Question, whisper, promise, rainbow, bliss, twirl, boop? Boop!
I like how you can clearly tell which one is for which character.
Well, it's a little hard because a couple of them were unexpected for the others. Rainbow Whisper. Okay, one more. Disaster, fun, infallible, lollipop, excitement, flower, eternity, sticky, swimsuit, atone. Yes! Last one I got for Yuri. Hold
Okay.
on. Hi again, Benny. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha.
Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word.
Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for, keeping your promise, Benny. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki, finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Is it? I don't know. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back to her seat. Don't worry, guys. Benny always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Benny can become good friends too.
Sayori.
Oh.
As usual, Sayori becomes oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori?
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Okay. It's your turn to read.
Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal of it. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Gary reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Gary, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew.
Oh, spacing out there. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect the monitor to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Gary and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Gary's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance.
Can you just imagine somebody having just a creepy smile when they read a book?
I know I kind of had that happen to me. Not like a creepy smile, but like, but more like just a natural smile. Like I actually like what I'm reading for once. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seemed to be on the first few pages. Wow. And she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But then I had her feet deeper in the book.
Sorry.
Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine.
I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have... If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book that you gave me, right?
I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any peculiar reason. Doggone it, my freaking nose. Stay out of my nose.
Like, just curious, how can we have two copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them.
I see.
There's something fairly obvious that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go.
I'll definitely start reading it soon.
Oh, I guess it's my turn to read. Oh my gosh, what is up with us today?
It is fine.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so?
What's it about?
What's it about, anyway?
Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. That sounds interesting, actually.
Kinda does.
And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
Damn. That's kind of
dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Benny?
No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri was into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Yeah, true. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. Almost couldn't read that because I accidentally pressed it again. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It is a literature club after all.
That's true.
And in fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it.
Let me just get the book. Wait, was that her talking or him?
Him.
Oh, dadgummit, I thought that was her. Darn. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag.
Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right?
I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are
you sure? Seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright. Oh, I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
Yeah, she's pretty apologetic. I do? I don't really mean to. And she apologizes again. Like I said, she's apologetic. I mean... oh.
Here, this should work, right?
I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right to hold the book open.
I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here. Ooh.
Oh, whoa.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready?
Yeah?
To turn the page.
Sorry.
I think
I got a bit distracted for a second.
I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes met. Oh, I didn't realize that the eye changed from looking at the book to us.
Yeah, it did.
I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer.
Oh, she's smiling.
Yeah, I see that. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks.
We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
Good try. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong.
Her, literally her.
Yeah. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see. Okay, I'm gonna save real quick and then we'll continue.
You know, you could use the other save slots.
I know. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Benny, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. It's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Your turn to read.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Oh, is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's a good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah.
My realization ends. I can't believe I agreed to do damn it. Sorry. Okay, go ahead and read. It was your turn and I started reading,
Okay.
damn it.
I couldn't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait.
Taylor and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from the spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in the composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay, now we can choose.
Yes, Yuri, since I did it mostly for her.
Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair.
Sorry, that was too fast. Exceptional.
Huh? What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Yeah. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering's completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that got into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Bias? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
Probably all the above.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. That's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Yuri smiles dreamily, I think, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Oh dear, this is gonna be hard to read because I can't read cursive very well. Ghosts under the light, the blah blah of my blah 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 blah. I can't read cursive very well. Can you read cursive?
I could try. I might zoom in. I don't know.
This is as far as I can go. I can't zoom in.
But hang on, I can look it up online.
Well, I can read the title. It says Ghost Under the Light.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I found it. I can read it.
Okay.
I say, Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate between the amber glow. April. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Okay. Interesting. I think that was more like a haiku style of poem.
Maybe.
Because haiku poems don't rhyme. Compared to other poems. Where there's rhymes and stuff, but haikus don't rhyme.
Right.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Bitch, your handwriting is brilliant. I mean...
That shit is elegant. I don't...
What?
That is elegant. I don't... I wasn't thinking that at all.
Hang on. It took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Did you say handwriting or hairlining?
Handwriting.
Eh?
Also, I like the poem.
I liked it too. It was an impressive haiku.
Yeah. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
Was it? I thought it was descriptive. Yeah, I kind of don't feel like reading the lines anymore. After so much reading the lines and trying to be the characters, it's tiring.
That's the fun of it.
Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something to easy digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Benny.
Really? You must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But I remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Yeah, true. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Huh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Benny.
Me too.
Jeez, it took forever. Who do you think I should do next?
We might as well get Natsuki out of the way.
Okay then. Well, it's about what I expect. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. That's not bad.
Yeah, I think I get what it's saying.
Okay, then elaborate.
This might be reaching, but it's saying that all these different creatures can do these amazing things, like run, fly, for example. But people, regular humans, they can only try to do those, but it's never really enough in some sense.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense, honestly. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
Now see, that's my style of going at things like music. It's simple, but it's impactful. That's the stuff I love.
Yeah, I especially love songs that are relatable. Like, for example, Citizen Soldier writes songs, well, sings songs, I should say. I don't know who writes them, but sings them, that are so damn relatable.
Yeah.
Like, I remember feeling those emotions. Anyway, like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's kind of like what I said.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it all flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
Yeah, I get it.
I get it, yeah. I guess it did a little bit, but not a whole lot in my opinion.
I guess it depends on the person reading it.
Yeah.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, who's next, you think?
Sayori, maybe? I don't know. Either one, it doesn't matter.
We'll do the vice president. This is a good poem, Benny. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time.
I guess you're right. Oh, but that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Oh, sorry, that's your line.
Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Benny. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. And again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of saying thank you. That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you on that then.
Yay. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear Sunshine. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But now I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That was pretty good, though. She says she's really bad at that? Wow. That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
It's sort of the same thing with Natsuki. It's simple, but I believe it's impactful to the right person.
Yeah.
Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it like it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
Oh, I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school.
Is it? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah. The next time I won't forget.
That was my line.
Oh, damn it, my bad.
It's fine, it was already read. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Now that's your line.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Alright, now Monica's the last one. Show the present. Hi, Benny. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course I'll be afraid... Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Water. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Benny. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's the sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Benny. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's my method right there.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to drive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it or just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
Oh, sure, I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
I feel like that just broke the fourth wall.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. We'll see about that.
So I'm pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Oh, geez, this
Oh,
one's a
wow.
longer one. Hole and wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? I don't know if it's a spackle or spackle. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole with infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Wow.
Holy.
I think I understand what they're talking about.
Well, I haven't got a clue.
I think maybe she's describing maybe a feeling of emptiness inside. Like there isn't any meaning in the emptiness, and she wants to feel something. And she's, when looking through a hole, trying to maybe looking at others, feeling something, or maybe happy, but she isn't feeling any of that.
I think I get it.
Yeah, that's the impression I got from this. Like, she can't see happiness, and she can't feel it, and already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole, and it wasn't too bright, it was too deep. Well, but that's the impression I got from it.
Yeah, this one's too sophisticated for me.
Yeah. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Sorry, guys, I'm not doing voice acting anymore, but my voice has been cracking. And it's almost 10 at night, so... I have to... Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems. Have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Yeah, no kidding. And besides, I wonder if this is how Monica feels on the inside.
Possibly.
But she's just not showing it. But we'll find out sooner than later.
Right. What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Oops, sorry, that's your wide.
An epiphany?
Epiphany. Same thing. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
And that's actually happened to me with writing lyrics for music. Like, that's happened a lot of times. And that's the reason why some of the songs that I planned to make haven't came out, because I just got sort of stuck.
Guess it's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Benny did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Benny liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize that you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Benny appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh?
Oh, damn.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
It is going down.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as Benny started showing up. Oh my gosh. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you, both said. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Benny, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Benny. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Benny? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Oh boy, what do we do? I can see the point in both of their arguments.
But who do you think has more of a point than the other?
I don't know. I have a bit more of a bias towards Natsuki's side of thinking because, you know, being simple, that's sort of what I strive for. But I understand what Yuri's saying, but more of expressing yourself in that aspect.
Well, honestly, in a way, I kind of agree with Yuri because poems are about expressing yourself, even if you're not using, well, you are using words, but you're using them in a different way, but in trying to captivate the audience. But you're also expressing your own feelings and finding meaning in it. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Should we just do Help Me, Sayori?
I don't... What do we do?
Oh my gosh, what choice do we have to do?
I don't know.
Screw it, I'll say Yuri.
Whatever.
Not
Natsuki. You're right that I like your poem.
See?
Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
It's not what happened at all. That kind of is what happened. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri?
Eh?
You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting their feelings into it. It becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, and this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
She doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Oh, without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Really? Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair.
Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any wants to be.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Benny. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So...
Huh? What thing did Natsuki say?
Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea.
Good idea. Big enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Benny, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means that I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with the newfound determination. Benny, ready to walk home? Sure, let's... Oops, sorry, that's your line.
Sure, let's go.
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm enjoying it, though.
Earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. You can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Benny, it's nice that I get to spend some time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there?
We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. We're gonna do another poem, and then we're gonna stop here because it's getting late. Alright. Agonizing. Sugar, eternity, extraordinary, and feather, blah 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 blah. Eternity? Yes, that's what she likes. Anxiety, competitive, bouncy, fantasy. Whatever. Graveyard. Variance, pain. Okay, dang it. Intellectual, uncontrollable, meager. Beauty, nightgown, unending, kiss, forgive, laugh, la 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 la. Okay, raindrops, disoriented, puppy, tears, uncanny, memories, misery, family, skirt, la la la. Okay, rain cloud, nibble, email, rainbow, vacation, bubbles, dazzle, fluffy, hopeless, clumsy. Huh. This one's a little tougher.
Yeah.
Razzle dazzle. Nibble. Hopeless. I'll do hopeless. Nope. Okay. Massacre. Okay. Anger, bliss, pout, sparkle, determination, childhood, journey, insight, extreme. Desire. What about desire? Yes. Hurt, promise, electricity, gains, flower, excitement, tenacious, starscape, vivid. Hurt. Nope. Pleasure, brave. Oh. That's what she likes. Valentine, fun, quiet, depression. Oh. Imagination. Horror. Romance, headphones, loop, together, shame. Vitality. Oh, she likes vitality. Happiness, melancholy, waterfall. Frightening. Ambient peace, lust. We'll see about lust. Oh, she likes lust. Huh.
Okay then.
Marshmallow, fickle, explode, cry, giggle, candy, secretive, wrath, heaven sent, vibrant, cry. Nope. Okay. Entropy, vertigo, inferno, bed, empty. Ah, dang it. Okay, we're gonna stop it here. I'm gonna save. Okay guys, we're gonna end the stream here because it's getting late, but hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of Doki Doki Literature Club. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, and, well, or at least press the heart button. I keep forgetting, this is not YouTube. So, yeah, we'll see.
Hey,
we'll see you guys later. Sorry.
Hey, will it be on YouTube?
Oh, I'll export it to YouTube.
Fair enough.
But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time, okay? Bye! Stay creative, my little devil darlings. And say bye, Lego.
See ya.
Okay, quit the game. We'll do more tomorrow, because, yeah, it's literally 10 o'clock now. It's late. But, yeah, thanks for being with me for this stream.
No problem.
I mean, I figured you liked Doki Doki Literature Club.
What made you think that?
Didn't you tell me that you liked it once?
Maybe. I don't know.
Huh. Probably thought of the wrong person. Anyway, yeah, thanks for joining me, and I'll probably do it again. I'll do it again tomorrow, but I don't know if you would want to join tomorrow because, you know, you have school and everything.
I could try to join.
Okay, but always, always double check if everything's working properly.
Noted. Mental note.
Okay, so yeah, I'll talk to you later, okay?
Alright.
Good night.
Yeah.
Love you, bestie. Sorry, you're too late.